How are you doing today, Mr. Johnson?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Sir, I just want to ask you a few questions about your department here, your culture, and kind of the things that go on. Can you tell me what exactly you do here at the library?
I'm head of Access Services, which includes 7 departments in the library.
Okay.
The most visible one is the Circulation Information Desk,
Okay.
where we check out books, study rooms, laptops, MacBooks,
Okay.
things like that. The other departments in Access Services include interlibrary loan,
Okay.
where we borrow books that we don't own ourselves from other institutions,
Okay.
and we loan to those other institutions.
Okay.
We also have stack management, which is responsible for reshelving books after they're returned. They also build stacks if we need to add stacks or take some down.
Okay.
And then they prepare the browsing room and reading rooms for events and then take down after the events are over.
Okay.
That's about 130 events a year.
And that's your second, that's your second group, beside the second out of the 2 departments that you're in charge of, right? It's just
Well,
only the second
interlibrary
one.
loans another department, ILS.
Okay.
And then another department is our reserves and creative studios.
Okay.
They have some preparation rooms where people can come in and make multimedia presentations.
Okay.
We've got the hardware and software that allows them to do that. We also have a lot of technology down there,
Okay.
including 3D printers, telescopes, camcorders, audio recorders, and several other things. And then that's room 105 is where our textbook collection is. And we have textbooks for many of the larger classes on campus, or the books are most really expensive,
Gotcha.
over $100.
Okay.
And we have those there available for 2-hour checkouts. Then we also have the North Boomer Annex, which is across from the high school, and we have about probably 700,000 volumes on the shelves out there
Okay.
that are available for retrieval, but they're in a better environmental condition out there than they are here in Maine.
Okay.
And then we also have the new library auxiliary building, which is on the west side of campus, which is our high density shelving facility.
Okay.
It's a very nice facility, brand new. We took it over 2.5 years ago, and it's where we are moving materials currently
Okay.
for longer shelving, excellent environmental conditions, and right now we've got 300,000 volumes out there.
Wow.
Yeah, and available for retrieval, 24-hour retrieval.
I didn't know we had all those.
Yeah.
I've been going to school here for 3 years. I didn't know that. Wow.
Well,
Okay.
you know, if you ever have something that's at the annex or the auxiliary,
Mm.
all you have to do is fill out an interlibrary loan request,
Okay.
and there's a request form for retrieval from the annex or auxiliary,
Okay.
and they will recognize it as being in one of those 2 locations,
Mm.
and then we retrieve it.
You guys retrieve it
We
for the
retrieve it.
student?
Yeah.
Oh, and then y'all bring it here, and then
Yeah,
it's
if
available
it's a
for
book,
access.
Yeah, we'll put it at
Okay.
the whole shelf at circulation.
That's awesome.
If it's an article, we will scan it at those facilities and post it to your Iliad account
Okay.
for a library loan.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was only those most of you different departments. You're the man that kind of makes all those connect. You're the man that makes all those run. Have you ever encountered any? I'm sure you've encountered some difficulties, but like what are some challenges making all of those flow together and making all of those run smoothly? Like, are there any challenges with that? I know it's like, you know, you have off-campus locations, you have on-campus locations. How do you make that work?
We have an individual, he's a courier, and he has a vehicle that allows him to move between not only the auxiliary, the annex, the main library, but also our 3 branches.
Okay.
We have the library, vet med library, the ETL over in education, and the architecture library.
Okay.
So he does routing between all of those institutions every day.
Okay. So you hire one specific person to kind of connect all of those, and I'm sure that guy has some assistance.
That's part of his duties.
Okay. So, you know, I got your name from the circulation desk.
Right.
Circulation desk is obviously a lot more face-to-face interaction with all of your different, I guess, customers, you know, the students.
We're the face that everybody sees when they come into the library.
Exactly. And then, you know, that auxiliary room, and then more specifically the loan office, like out, off campus, or not the loan office, what's it called? The Boomer place.
The annex.
Annex, the
North,
annex,
North
yeah.
Boomer Annex.
Oh, it was the annex. Okay. So that one obviously does not see the students as much. That one's more focused on.
It's not really set up to deal with patrons, neither
Okay.
is the auxiliary. We've set up to where if somebody wants something, they fill out the form,
Mm.
and we bring it in.
Okay. So I would assume like most of what's her name? The Whitney that helped me out. She was very polite and she was very sweet. I would assume that the people at the annex are kind as well, but have you noticed a different culture maybe between the annex and between the circulation desk? Like, is there a different?
The circulation desk is a little bit unique from the remote facilities in
Mhm.
that they are the face of the library.
Yeah.
Everybody, 98% of the people that come in the library and want something, they see somebody at the circulation information desk.
Yeah.
And so we do a lot of customer service training.
Okay.
Now, at the auxiliary,
Hmm.
those are part of our staff from Access Services.
Okay.
But at the annex, most of the staff people that are housed out there are from other departments in the library, and they're not used to dealing with the public,
Yeah.
and they don't really expect people to walk in out there. In fact, usually the
Yeah.
doors are locked.
Seems like they just get their job done and make sure things run smoothly, and then
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Now, we make a special effort, and Whitney's our team leader for that,
Okay.
and customer service.
Sounds like I talked to the right
Here
person.
in the main library, you know, at the desk and interlibrary loan and
Mm-hmm.
stack manager, all of them are trained specifically on customer service.
Okay, that's awesome. So, you know, is there any like, do you guys have any motivators that you use to improve their performance? You know, like employee performance, like out of the circulation desk. Maybe if you, you know, you get so many good reviews by a student or something, maybe you get a raise, or maybe you get a something out of a box. You know, I work at a company where, you know, if you get a write up, like a positive write up, take you to the treasure box, you get some candy, or you get a gift card or something.
Yeah.
Is there anything like that?
Well, for our students, we perform evaluations every year
Okay.
on everybody in the library. For the students, you know, their evaluations are sent upstairs to the dean's office,
Okay.
and they review those, and we have several scholarships
Okay.
available in the library, and those students are available for those scholarships. Some of
Okay.
them may be $1,000 a semester.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So just by your performance, you're furthering your education, doing all sorts of stuff. Okay. So that's awesome. I think that you know, I think that kind of that takes care of everything that I can, you know, that's the big points. Is there anything else that you'd like to add about your department? Anything special that, you know, you're just excited about and, you know, get you going? It sounds like you got a lot of stuff that you have to keep up with.
Right.
But,
There's
you
a
know.
lot going on all the time.
Yeah.
But I think the OSU library has traditionally had a customer service orientation.
Yeah.
And that's something that we feel very strongly in trying to maintain that.
Okay.
So we do a lot of training for customer service, not only in access services, but also in security and some other departments.
Okay. Well, Mr. Johnson, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.